Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you these two horrible drawers. Several months ago, I think in January or something, I'm not exactly sure. I'll put an iCard up if I can remember to do that, sharing where we decluttered our kitchen, and we actually did declutter these drawers. And I have not bought one thing more to put in these drawers except these, which I didn't really want them in the drawers, but that's the only new thing other than a can opener that's not currently in here because it is dirty. Or no, it's in the dish strainer where I used it and washed it. Anyways, nothing new has come in here. Now this is new, but what it did is replace another one, and it's actually not even supposed to be in here. But what I want to do is declutter even more, because there are things in these drawers that we have not touched since we went through this stuff, or we've touched it to move it out of the way, but we haven't used them. So I'm going to set my camera up and I'm going to quickly go through all of this. I do have two sets of measuring cups. I honestly don't know why I have two, but I don't really want to get rid of them, of either one, because I have used both sets at the same time. So anyway, I'm going to just set my camera up and we'll go through it. Okay, I'm going to do one drawer at a time, and I'm going to quickly go through this, and the things that I know for a fact that I do not use, I'm just going to pull it out. The things that I have used, I will leave in here, and then I'll reorganize it once I do that, because that is the way that my brain works. So I have not used this. You would think as much as we grill that my husband would use this more often, but he never uses it, so it just needs to go. We have used these, but we have three. We don't need three, so I'm going to let that one go, and I'll talk to my family about letting this one go. This one is a good one, but I'm not going to get rid of it. I have two of these, and I don't know why, but this one is a much better one, so I'll get rid of that one. I don't know if my daughter uses this cheese slicer or not, so I'll ask her before I actually get rid of it. This is a measuring cup, but all the little things have come off. I liked it whenever you were doing like ounces and small amounts, but I never use it anymore, so it can go. I have another one of these that's much better made, so I'm gonna let that one go. I never use this because I'm not comfortable with that type. I have 4 can openers. These two are the safety can openers, but I never use them, so I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to keep this one, and I'll keep the other one because we use both of those quite often. I have not used this, but the only reason we really kept it is it's an antique. I'll have to ask my husband about that, if he wants to keep it or not. But I haven't used it in years. Sometimes I'm not the only one doing the dishes. This one does not belong in this drawer, it belongs in the other drawer, but since I don't really use it a lot, I may get rid of it, so I'm going to put it over here in this pile here. I don't think we need 2 orange peelers, but I think my husband may use this one, and I use this one because it's more comfortable, so I will ask him about this before I get rid of it. Okay, this one is a true mess. It is just a wreck. But The reason why is because there's things in here we don't really use. These don't belong in here. I don't have my rings in this drawer. But for some reason my family keeps putting them in here. So I'll have to put those where they belong. I do keep these in here, but I have them normally neatly stacked. I think I'll find a new home for those too. Some of them I may throw away. I don't know why these are in here. I would like to keep them on the stovetop, but for some reason they keep going in the drawer. I think I'm going to tell my family, just put them in the, leave them on the stovetop, just don't move them. I think I'll find a new place for this butcher's twine or kitchen twine, because I always forget I have it when it's in here, and so I don't ever have it when I need it. I don't know what that is to. And I don't know what that's to. So this is my little funnel for filling up my salt and pepper grinders, so I don't want to get rid of that one for sure. Okay, these straws go to certain cups that we have. This one goes to my daughter's cup, so I can't get rid of it, but I may get rid of these three, so I'll talk to them about that. I haven't used this since I got it, probably 15 or 20 years ago. I don't know. This is my better, what happened to it? Okay, my better whisk. This one is really comfortable. I don't know what brand it is, but I really like it. We have a ton of straws here. Oh no, that's little spoons for like kids. But we have a ton of straws here. So I'm going to go through those and find out what my family wants to keep. My family's not awake right now, so I really can't do it right now. But I'll do that, and then I'll put them back. These are the little things that go over pie plates. I think these would be better if they were with the pie plates. So I will move those to that area. And I can never find this when I want it because it gets pushed all the way back. So I'm going to have a home for it somewhere up front. There's another straw. I'm not getting rid of those. I don't use this. I would like to, but I don't. So maybe I'll put it with my coffee bar in my tea area. So I don't know yet. I don't know that I want to get rid of that. Alright, this I'm keeping. I make cookies. I use it. And this I'm keeping. We had all of these little things stuck in this, and we really don't use them much. We do, but not very often. We haven't used them, and we've eaten corn on the cob several times. We haven't used them since we reorganized, so I'm going to talk to my husband about maybe getting rid of those. I never use these. Anybody need an extendo fork? I think I'm going to get rid of these too. They were just like something I had for my kids. They were fun, but they were annoying to use. I don't use this very often, but I do use it sometimes, so I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Chopsticks, I don't think we need that many. This is for injecting meats. I think I'm going to find something to put all of this in together, these nutcrackers. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these or not. We don't really use them, so I'll see what my family says. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this back because I do use it, but just not all the time. Alright, so these are the things that I'm getting rid of or I'm asking my family about. to see if they want to keep any of it, which I don't think they will. These are things that are going to be rehomed. Well, these I'm going to go through and get rid of some of them, but the rest of them I'm keeping. I know I'm keeping all of the stainless steel, but the plastic ones I think I'll get rid of. Okay, and this is how this one looks for now. I may buy some organizational tools and redo it, but these drawers are old and weird, and it's just hard to do because they're really shallow. And this one I didn't do anything else to. Of course, you saw that how I had it, but I think, let's sit that sideways. I think that I can make it look neater by moving some things around, rearranging some stuff, and maybe get some organizational tools, but I just have to go to Dollar Tree or somewhere and do that. But that's a lot of things out of the way. I feel a little bit better about those drawers now because we don't need all that stuff. If you don't use it in 6 to 8 months, it's been 8 months since we reorganized this kitchen, and if I haven't used it in 8 months, I probably don't need it. And if it's not where I can find it and I know I want it and I'm looking for it constantly, I know I own it, but I just can't find it quickly, then that means it needs a new home that is easier access. And so things like this that I want, because I want to put my spoons or whatever on these instead of on my stove, because that way it's less mess to clean up, or it's easier to clean up the mess whenever you're stirring something in a pot. So if it's not handy for you, move it around, make it work for you. Go through your kitchen every 6 or 8 months and you'll find that there's a lot of stuff that you really don't need. I'm still thinking about, like, these cabinets. I've gone through, and which the salad spinner goes there, and it's in the dish strainer for right now. And yes, I have dirty dishes. But you see, this is empty now. And what I'm thinking about is taking this thing, which you can't see very well, this thing out of my kitchen. I want it gone. I don't like it. It's annoying and I don't like it. So I'm thinking about putting all my colanders into that spot right there, which I do have too many colanders. I know I do. But I haven't figured out which ones are my favorite yet. I really like all of them. But yeah, just get rid of your junk. That's probably really too close. You probably saw up my nose or something. Who knows? But get rid of your junk and don't bring more in unless it's really necessary. I did bring some more bowls in, some glass bowls for food prep. But those have been utilized. And I did get rid of some more things whenever I did bring those in. If you bring something in, get rid of something else. That's just the way it needs to be to keep your kitchen a little better. I'm learning this now myself. I'm not doing great at everything, but I am trying to do better with keeping my house better. I'm definitely never going to be a minimalist. I don't feel like I could do that because I use a lot of different things. But I have started looking at tools and thinking, can I use this in more than one way? If I can use this in more than one way, then that's awesome. I maybe let myself buy it. But if I cannot, I haven't been buying it. And actually, I think I've only bought the one thing, which was those lids, those ball lids. That's the only thing I've actually bought, because I can use these for food storage. I can use them for just any kind of thing that has a wide mouth jar or a ball jar. I can use them in my bathroom, in my kitchen, whatever. So anyway, I'm cooking lunch right now for my husband, or for my son, and it's smelling pretty good, but I don't even like this dish. I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite. Anyway, I'm going to go for now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm in a babbly mood, I guess, but just and happy. Follow along with me, right now, and you'll see me declutter more and more. Lived in a lot and sad. Because, I mean, areas of it are happy again, but some other areas are not. And I did change my menu thing here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is now our menu instead of being over on the other wall, because I accidentally broke my other one and I was so sad I almost cried. And this is where we put in what we have to take out of the freezer. Say that we're having grilled chicken, I would write it down to take it out on Friday and put it in the refrigerator, which I didn't do that this time because we're cooking the grilled chicken in the afternoon, so I can just take it out that morning. It'll be fine. But anyways, one day I'm going to get to this room too. One day. You will see. Whenever I can ever get help, because I cannot tackle this by myself, but I'm going to organize it, and I'm still slowly decluttering it by eating the foods up, but I have been buying still, so that causes problems. Because I haven't been buying the things that we had overload of, but I've been buying other things. So maybe I just need to stop buying the other things until all the other things are eaten. Anyway, I'm going to go. I said I was going to go while I go. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.